Is there a reliable measure for success? What is success anyway? What is success that really matters? Welcome to this, your daily 180 Bible study. Thank you for joining us for this Bible study and your participation in this Bible study. Let me encourage you to share this with your friends. If you're on Facebook, hit the share button. If you have not already done this, like our page, Your Daily 180, and encourage others to do the same so they can participate in the study on a regular basis. If you're watching on YouTube, please share the link. And if you have any questions, please send us your questions at our email address and it'll be put up at the end. We're talking about the true measure of success. And one of the things that we see is that success is not based upon what you can see. Now, let's go back to Luke 16 and think about the rich man and Lazarus. And I want to go back to verse number 19 and 20. We see in verse number 19, there was a certain rich man who was clothed in purple and fine linen and fared sumptuously every day. But there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, full of sores, who was laid at his gate, desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. Now, if you're just walking by and you're thinking the way most people think, you look at that beggar and you might have sympathy for him. You might kind of feel bad and think, well, that's a shame that anybody would have to live like that. But you wouldn't look at the beggar and say, now that is a successful man. You wouldn't do that. But you look at the rich man. Oh, he's living in a fine home, dressed well, eats well, just everything goes so good for him. And say, man, that's living. No, you see, what's wrong is we're looking at things from these two eyes. And our eyes don't see everything there is to see. As a matter of fact, over in 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse number 18, Paul explains we need to be careful about the way we look. Verse number 18, 2 Corinthians 4, we do not look at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen, now get this, are temporary, but the things which are not seen are eternal. Everything around you that you can touch and you can see, let me tell you something, I can guarantee about it. The finest automobile, the finest house, the finest jewelry, let me promise you this, one day it will all be gone. But there's one thing about you which will last forever, and that's your soul. And if you're taking care of that soul and you're right with God, you are a success. Join us again tomorrow.